Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to The Brick. We've been here 10 years, and every summer we do a themed summer festival in June. We've done the Hell Festival, the Pretentious Festival, the Sellout Festival, the Comic Book Theater Festival. This year, we're pleased to not just have a festival, but a process, democracy. The show you're seeing tonight is one of 6 shows that will be voted on by the end of the festival from our audiences to win the title of President of the Brick, in which case they get to come back next January, be president, and do whatever they want here in this theater, provided they don't break it. So, if you enjoyed tonight's show, which is, of course, Lamb Lays with Lions Ignorance, please go online and vote for them, or come by on the last day of the festival. You can check our website at www.bricktheater.com for details, because I know that they have a third part of the trilogy. This is the second part of, and more than any other show perhaps, they could really use the votes to come in, and I would like to see the third part of the trilogy here myself. So, my name is Ian Hill, I'm the tech director of the space, and I'm also here to remind you to please turn off anything that might make noise during the show. We also, as I've said, have been here 10 years and have a lot of things going on all the time, so please, besides looking at one of these handy brochures for what's going on during the Democracy Festival that you can get in the lobby, check all of the information in your program, come back. We're also in the middle of a large capital campaign and are trying to replace many things around the space that have been here for 10 years and could use replacing. So we hope to see you again. We hope that you will come back and see more at the Democracy Festival, and we very, very much hope that you will enjoy Lamb Lays with Lions Ignorance. Thank you very much.
It's hot up there.
Yeah, but you did a good job. I mean, I hope you're ready.
Alright, we're ready to do our... Is it playing okay?
Yeah. Right here.
It's a little, kill the lights and look good. These are very important. Whoa, it's dark out there. We got people for the present. Hi, people. Hi. Okay, yeah, that looks good. We got good visuals.
We have visuals, man, and we got substance going on.
Good. Okay, yeah. So we have a very important presentation. I got my notes. You got your notes.
I see you have your notes. I'm
got my
surprised
notes.
that you need your notes.
I know. Well, I get nervous.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
that's fine.
You need a Mento? I have some Mentos.
Yeah, dude, I can dig with the Mento
Okay,
right now.
As they say, it's like, yeah, fresh thingy maker.
I had some pizza across the street. I really need to.
Okay, well, before we run out of
that hits the spot.
It's fresh. Yeah, you can breathe on me.
You wanna
test? A little tester. Just yeah, that's sexy. You're sexy.
Let's make a sexy show.
All right, let's do it. Okay.
You ready? Can you make your way to the microphone?
All right. Okay, let's do this. All right, test. Can you hear? Whoa. Okay, you can hear me. That's good. All right.
Cool 2, cool 3,
ready,
cool 4,
and
cool.
The dawn of man. The dawn of man. All right.
We're eating with quadrupeds.
And you begin to own your dominance.
You're attacked by tigers.
Then you're attacked by competing apes.
Confrontation, you stand your ground.
Then a new force of apes takes your watering hole.
Now you're leopards on down zebras.
I'm not a leopard.
Yeah, and you know what? I'm not a zebra. Oh my god.
The apes downed. They lay in hiding. They're just laying down, chilling,
Yeah.
being apes in hiding. Just hide. There you go. Very nice. Good.
You're famished. Thirsty. And then one ape suddenly awakes to a monolith that wasn't there before.
And that's when they all freak out.
In disbelief, they try to touch it.
They can touch it. It almost teaches them.
Then the new smart apes, they start to scavenge bones. Yeah. And that's when they realize that they can use the bones as clubs.
Yeah. This right here is a quintessential shot. You see the apes with their clubs. They start clubbing the other bones, discovering a weapon.
And then suddenly every ape, they're eating meat. They discover that they can kill things with the new clubs for food.
Nice and juicy. Alright, the weapon apes, you see, they attack their old friends, the watering apes, but now they have bone clubs, and they take the watering hole back. Take it back.
And then they discover that they can kill each other.
They kill the dominant male, and the old enemies retreat. They just chuck that bone club up into the air, it becomes a spaceship.
That's really good. That was good. Thank you guys. That was nice. Just relax. Take a rest.
Oh,
You did a really good job.
oh.
Good job, monkeys. Thank you.
Oh.
All right. Thank you. I think that's the whole show.
Oh my god. Oh, it's amazing. I haven't even processed half of it, you know?
Oh, do you guys want to go over any of it again?
Oh,
Yeah, you wanna?
no, thank you. I've had my fill of that.
Oh, right, yeah. You're tired of hearing those sounds.
Oh, yeah, they're a pain in my. I'm proud of myself, though.
Yeah?
I can pronounce 24 distinct grunt sounds. Your 130 beats the crap out of me, though. I can't tell the difference between most of them.
That comes with practice. See, you don't really hear the difference at first, but then when you listen, then you can hear all the grunts. It's like shades of a rainbow. They're all different. It's a grunt rainbow.
A certain tinge of primal.
Julia, I can't stop thinking about your shrieking.
And the grunts, oh my gosh.
Yeah, all that grunting tuckers you out, huh? But Julia, I can't stop thinking about your lips and your teeth and the tongue, not to mention your monkey soul, which is really the quaintest part of it all.
You like my monkey soul?
Oh, of course, like you said, it's tinged with primal.
The hardest job I ever tackled? Getting her to do a good grunt. You have no idea how exciting it is to take a person and completely transform them into an entire different being by introducing this whole new monkey world to them.
Oh, very beautiful.
Oh, it's all a matter of habit. There's no meaning to it, huh? Nobody means anything by it. But Julia, you're so quaint. And you give such a keen emphasis to things that in themselves are not really intelligent.
Like monkey shrieking?
Exactly.
I think small talk like this is delightful, yet innocent. Do you ever think about what you're feeling?
No. No feelings. Or at least not any feelings that we need to worry about, right, Julia?
Well, if you prick me, I will bleed.
There it is.
Huh? There what is?
To get her to talk in grammar.
Oh,
Well, I mean, pronunciation's easy, but full sentences, grammar, impossible.
I don't want to speak grammar. I want to talk like me.
Oh, of course you do. Jason,
Yeah, what?
we have a problem.
What kind of problem?
It's a monkey problem.
You mean Julia?
Yeah, precisely.
Yeah, I don't see what the problem is. Yeah, she wants to be a convincing monkey and stay in her primal ways. Who are we to tell her she needs to learn to recycle and balance a bank book? How dare we tell her she needs to eat more than junk food and how to prevent heart disease?
To get her to talk at an appropriate volume level indoors.
Taper off the shrieking!
Exactly.
think she has a good soul.
Well, right now, it's a monkey soul. She needs the soul and breeding of a lady.
I don't know about that. A lady's soul is very hard to endow. There's sense and sensibilities that may be too fine for her palate. Yeah, all she knows is her monkey business.
Doesn't mean habit.
Yes, but monkey business is funnier.
Yeah, too true. Well, I'll tell you what, Breeze really isn't further along himself. Have you seen him eat?
Savage.
Precisely. Literally. So what I'm getting at is, why don't we make this a project?
A gamble. You know I perform better when there's money on the line.
Oh, right. Yeah, your addiction.
Darn tootin'.
Okay. Well, then I say, why don't we bet like $500?
$1,000.
Okay, $1,000. All right. Let's see who first can get to real breeding, poise, and refinement, Breeze or Julia. But my money is on Julia. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Of course, with your teaching.
Well, be my teaching.
Yes, let's reduce the variables. You see, if you take on both each equally well with the same effort and measure, they'll have the same source of education.
Yeah, it's a lot to take on. They're both utter monkeys.
Yeah, but think about all the ignorance that you'll abolish.
Ignorance is a poison.
A plague!
Mm.
It spreads in the streets like lice in a monkey horde.
Well, we do have a couple of chimps.
Too true. Except they're humans. Pretending to be monkeys.
They don't know any better.
Not yet.
So, your money is on Julia.
Like white on rice.
Why does that sound
Oh, no. You're just sensitive.
Hello, you. You, my new student.
Hello, Jason. Please notice my punctuality. I didn't want to be late.
Well, yeah, that's okay. No need to hurry. It's all right. Any trouble finding the place?
No, not at all.
Julia, you haven't been here long. How do you like living here?
It's all right. The parks are pretty. Lots of trees, and some of the people are nice.
True. But I would just as soon live somewhere else. D.C., or at least New Jersey.
Do you like New York?
Yeah, I don't know.
But you know DC?
Yeah, not really. But you might as well start somewhere. Tell me, Julia, Washington, D.C. is the capital city of... Julia?
The United States. America.
Oh, yes. Very good. Perfect. Nice job. You know your American geography like the back of your hand. Yes, you do. You've at least got the capital cities down pat.
Julia. I hear that you know your capitals.
Some of them.
Oh, no, that is not what I hear.
My head hurts.
Of course. It's a lot to process, but just take a little rest and prepare for your next bout, okay? Okay?
Jeremy,
Yeah?
could I have a banana?
that old bat. Wouldn't you prefer some Cliff Bar?
I'm really craving. Oh no.
Okay. Alright. A little one, alright? But, I'm going to broaden your horizons. I want you tomorrow to try some truffles. Okay? And then maybe some tarragon. We're gonna broaden your horizons. Alright. There you go. Are you ready? Oh, yes. Thank you.
Now, Breeze, I want you to clear your mind and pay close attention. Now that shows how, according to the ancients, the heavens moved around the earth.
What?
Well, let's examine it. Begin at the beginning. Description.
In the middle, there is a little apple.
Right. That is the earth.
Then all around it, one after another, there are globes.
How many?
8.
Those are the translucent spheres.
And they have little balls fixed on them.
The stars.
And there are pieces of paper with words painted on them.
What words?
The closest one has Mercury written on it.
Mm-hmm.
And then, above that, is the
move.
That's beautiful. But we're so shut in.
Right.
Yeah, I thought so too. When I first saw it, and many people think that, walls and globes and immobility. You see, come here, Reese. Here. See, for centuries, men thought that the sun and all the stars in heaven revolved about them. Presidents, scholars, the Pope, CEOs, they all thought themselves sitting in the center, motionless, in this crystal universe. You see, Breeze, everything moves. And I like to think it started with ships. For centuries they only crept along the coast. But then, this rumor went around all the old continents that there are new continents. And word went round, and they all became laughing continents, because this vast, dreaded ocean turned out to just be a small little pond. And then a great desire had arisen to fathom the causes of all things. Why a stone falls when you drop it, why it rises in the air when you throw it up. You see, Breeze, there's always new things to know. Even 90-year-olds let their grandchildren put the latest technology in their ears, because there's always new things for new generations to do.
Look, when I was young, I saw how a couple of builders on a construction site changed a 1,000-year-old method for moving granite blocks with a new, more practical arrangement of the tracks right then and there. I knew that the old age had passed, and a new age had dawned. Soon, mankind will know the truth about their home, about the heavenly body on which we dwell. For what is written in the old books, it no longer satisfies us. No. For where belief has prevailed for 1,000 years, doubt now prevails.
And all these solemn truths, they're being tapped on the shoulder. And now we're suddenly questioning everything. And this great wind has arisen, and it's causing all the gold-embroidered coattails of doctors and lawyers to expose their legs, and their fat and their skinny legs. Their legs like our legs. You see, it turns out heaven, it's empty, man. And then the gale of laughter is heard round.
Thousands of hands are moving together in a new way of working, like atoms colliding.
Yeah,
I predict that within our lifetimes, occupying will still be talked about on Wall Street.
definitely.
The sons of hotel maids will go to school. City folk looking for entertainment and distraction will be glad that a new economy lets the world move freely too. You see, it was once said that the stars were fixed to a crystal sphere to prevent them from falling from the sky. But now we have mustered the courage to set them free, to fly through space, unfettered and in full array. We could live without predatory capitalism.
You're doing really good though. I really like what you're doing. I think if we just keep sending it up in the audience, like, it makes them think like bigger picture.
Yeah, totally. Like that's Brees, like freeing himself from capitalism.
Yeah, definitely thinking bigger picture, and it's like a metaphor for monkeys and like evolving into human and so overnight the universe lost its center, and then by morning it had countless ones, and our ships They sail far over the seas. Our planes, they go far throughout the air. And our shuttles, they go far into space. I mean, what's the saying? Teach a man to...
Fish, and you'll never go hungry.
Right. That one. Good job, Brees. It doesn't really fit here.
No, but it is catchy.
Brees, you're dismissed. Good job. Phew. Jeremy, Julia is still only on the capitals, whereas Brees is comprehending the entire solar system.
Yeah, and monkeys can speak in sign language, so what's your point?
Worried about your wager?
Oh, no, of course not. I have full faith in Julia's ability to abolish her monkey soul. I say, push on. Keep giving her equal effort and measure as you are to Brees.
Fine. Off I go. Julia, you want to try a little math?
Well, yes, Jason. Nothing would please me more.
Math is kind of a new thing, a modern thing.
Postmodern thing.
Precisely, almost therapy.
A balm.
Can I help you?
No, I just prefer watching.
So you can learn?
Oh, no. Personally, I loathe learning. I just like to watch to be entertained.
Yeah, if you want entertainment, you should go to school. Here, we're learning.
Alright. Fine. Can put in my 2 cents. I'd like to say don't start her on math. It's tiring and pointless. She doesn't need math.
It's none of your business what we start with, is it? Besides, this is my part. You do your part. I will do my part.
Okay. But don't say I didn't warn you, because once you start with math, you start asking all sorts of questions, and who knows leads where.
Never mind him. He's just jealous of all your learning.
It's all right. It just shows he cares.
He exaggerates. Anyway, let's get back to our learning. Now, Brees, do you understand what I told you yesterday?
What, all that about Copernicus and his rotation?
Copernicus.
Copernicus.
Right. Do you understand it?
No. How do you expect me to understand it? It's very difficult.
I particularly want you to understand it too. That's why I've been working very hard, buying expensive books, so people like you can understand it.
But I can see that the sun is in a different place in the morning than it is in the evening. Be standing still. Never. Never.
Do you see? What do you see? You see nothing. You only Google. Googling is not seeing. Now, if it's not too much for you, 1 plus 1 equals...
One. Two.
Yes. That's impeccable. You're obviously very far along in school, at least inner city high school.
Well, my teachers are white, and I have a tutor. Neither let me down.
Well, that's great. Let's move on our way, shall we? How much are 2 and 1?
Three.
3 and 1.
4.
4 and 1.
5. 5.
5 and 1.
6.
6 and 1.
7.
7 and 1.
8.
7 and 1.
Again. 8.
Nail on the head. 7 and 1.
8 again.
Perfect. One more. 7 and 1.
8. And sometimes 9.
That's marvelous. Oh, you're gonna be one quick little cookie. No child left behind indeed. Well, Jeremy, I hate to admit it, but the monkey in Julia has been let loose, and a smart young lady has begun to roost.
What did I tell you? The finer sex, the faster intellect. I've won. No, but hold on to your money.
Well, a bet is a bet.
No, keep it. I want to see how the two monkeys fare together.
Are you implying double or nothing?
I've always said the true test of learning is when one must teach.
Have Julia imbue Brees with her lessons.
Oh, no, God, no. Brees has no use for the capitals or arithmetic. No, let's just keep them on the planets. Give her a brief and let her loose.
The monkey shall play.
And we'll enjoy our day. Ready for a breakdown?
Break it down.
1, 2, 3, and.
You say you've never been to Paris, well I'm willing to bet you'll stop wanting to go while I'm kissing your neck, and Spain will not remain in your brain till I refrain my ooh. You'll never be anything other than the thing I'm in. It's time to get salty and sweaty again. Ooh, baby, don't you love it when I start to get in? You watch me as I ooh. Now, Julia, remember that the sun is in the center.
And the earth revolves around.
Right. Well, turn.
Now, Breeze, this is the sun. Sit down. Is the sun on your left or right?
Left.
And how does it get to your right?
If you move it to the right, of course.
Is that the only way?
Oh!
Now where's the sun?
On the right.
And how did it get there?
I moved.
Yes. And what moved with it? You and what?
The earth.
Yes! Of course you did, because you were sitting on it. You are the earth.
Julia! What are you doing?
I'm teaching Breeze to see Jason like you taught me.
By throwing him across the room? It's not very ladylike.
It's okay, Jason. It's a monkey thing. You wouldn't understand. All right. So I'm the Earth, and you turned me around, but not like this, because if you had, I would be sleeping upside down at night, for sure. So why didn't you move me like that? Because then it would have proved that I'd be upside down
But
at
I
night.
have proved to
No,
you.
but I discovered that if the Earth really moved like that, I'd be hanging downwards at night. Oh, not the apple, not that again.
This is the earth.
Yeah, it's an apple. No, thank you.
All right.
You and your examples and facts only work because you make them so simple. Only, I can't throw Jason around like you did me, so you see what a bad example that is? Now what about it if the apple is the earth? That means nothing.
You don't want to know.
All right, pick it up again. Why don't I hang downwards at night?
This is the earth. And this is you standing on it.
And now I'm hanging upside down.
How? Look carefully. All right, where's your head and aren't your feet still on the ground?
Yeah, but my head's down below.
What? Your head is in the same place, your feet are still on the ground. It's when I change it?
Yeah, but why can't I feel the earth moving?
Because you're moving with it. You and the air around you and everything on the globe.
Yeah, but why does it look as if the sun is moving?
Now, now below, you have the ground. And it never moves, and it stays the same as far as you're concerned. And above your head, you have the lamp. Okay? And now that I've turned the earth, what is over your head? That is what's above you.
Some black stuff and some lights.
And where's the lamp? Yes! You've got it!
Oh, that's great! That'll knock Jason's socks off.
It's like Jeremy always says, our time in history is nothing but an intersection with no stop signs and nothing but blinders on.
Good job. Good job.
They're no longer monkeys. That's the tragedy of it. It's easy to say fuck it. Why don't I return monkey? Fuck this job. Fuck teaching. fuck not having a job. Fuck the economy. But I don't have the nerve. Who of us does? Intimidated. Intimidated and impoverished. That's what we are. Besides, what would be left for me if I did say fuck it? Except for many afternoons wasted in a blue vest as a Walmart welcomer on minimum wage, well into my old age. I'd eventually have to dye my hair to keep my job. But if I was one of the deserving poor and had saved up a bit, I could easily say fuck it and live off a benefit. But then, why should I? The deserving poor might as well be millionaires for all the happiness they've ever seen. They don't know what happiness is. But me, as one of the undeserving poor, I have nothing between me and a custodian's uniform. Except say, if I found a winning lottery ticket that thrust me from the dark stumbling into the blight of the middle class, I'd be trapped any way I turn. It's a choice between the grime of the construction site and the centrally heated comfort of the dwindling middle class. I don't have the soul left for laboring on a construction site, even if it is just labor. What am I to do? What would you do? Intimidated. That's what I am. Broke, bought up, happier, carefree men than I would ask me for a tip, and I would look on, helpless, and envy them. Envy them for their innocence and poverty. That is what the lottery would do for me. The comfort of $33,000 a year. Oh, what a cursed blessing. It's easier to just stay ignorant.
Jason, hey. Man, relax. Just thank God it's all over.
Whatever.
Hey, would the world ever have been made if its makers were afraid of making trouble? You see, making life, it means making trouble. The only way of escaping trouble is by killing it. And cowards are always shrieking to have some troublemaker killed, right?
Not a real teacher.
Oh.
I don't notice things like that. I notice when you don't notice. I'm an idiot.
Well, I'm not in the least insulted.
Oh, darn! There you are. There's your learning.
I'll go get my learning then. Why start like this? Perfectly good apple, what's the matter? Come on, get up. Get up. What's wrong?
Nothing's wrong with you. Because I won your bet for you, didn't I?
Oh,
That's all that matters to you. I'm nothing.
you want it. You? Are you precocious? I want it. Why Why attack me? Why ruin a perfectly good apple?
Because I want to smash your face in. The primal in me. I want to kill you, you selfish ass.
Oh.
The earth revolves around the sun. Thank God it's all over, and now you can throw me into the monkey horde again.
So the sensitive ape now suddenly has a backbone?
Oh!
Hey, what? Would you? No. Claws in, kitty cat. Hey, don't get angry at me. Sit down. Be quiet.
What am I supposed to do? What am I supposed to
How
do?
the hell should I know? What does it matter to me? What happens to you?
You don't care, and I know you don't care. You wouldn't care if I was dead in the street.
Then why start like this? Do you feel abused?
No.
Has anyone mistreated you? Jason, Grease, anyone?
No.
No. We taught you.
No. You gave me something that you thought I wanted, when I would have just preferred to stay a monkey.
To stay ignorant.
Stay a monkey.
Well, I appreciate your honesty. Hey, I just think you're exhausted after all this learning. And you know, it's been a long time coming. And who's to blame you for being anxious about all those lessons, you know? But it's all over now. There's nothing more to worry about.
There's nothing more for you to worry about. I just now wish I were dead.
What? Listen to me, Julia. All your anger, it's purely subjective.
I don't understand. I'm too ignorant, aren't I?
Well, yes. It's only your imagination. Exhaustion, depression, and nothing else. You see, nobody's hurting you. Nothing's wrong. Why don't you just go to bed like a good little girl, say your prayers, have a little cry, and then when you wake up, you will feel more comfortable.
I heard your prayers. Thank God it's all over.
Well, don't you thank God it's all over? I mean, now you're free to do what you like.
What do I do now? Where do I go? What have you left me with? What am I going to do, and where am I going to go? What am I supposed to do?
So that's what's bothering you. Well, I wouldn't worry about it if I were you, because I'm sure there's plenty of places for you to go, not though I was realizing that you're going in the first place. You see, Julia, now you've been educated. But you're not bad looking. In fact, actually quite pleasant to look at. Not now, of course, because you've been crying, but when you're yourself and comfortable, you're what some people might call attractive. Seriously, just go to bed, and when you wake up in the morning, look in the mirror, and you won't feel so dumb.
I eat bananas. I didn't push myself for anything else. The only thing I cared about was where my next meal was coming from. And now you've made an intellectual out of me, and I am not fit for anything else. I wish you would have left me where you found me. In the shit.
Oh, bullshit.
Don't insult me.
Well, then, you shouldn't have been taught the truth if you don't like it.
With this burden, what else can I do?
you for witnessing Lamb Lays with Lion's ignorance. If you enjoyed what you saw, please remember the Democracy Festival.